have had an unbelievably eventful day.
All in.
Yeah, 5Ks sometimes.
I thought I was bluffing, yeah?
Yeah.
Time.
Ask for time? Why?
Oh, yeah.
It's final table time. We are 9 left. All we're gonna do is just make the next break, get good cards, and win a fucking trophy. Oh, why you guys don't cheer for me?
All in.
Let's go! What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bust this guy, and then we're just gonna see what happens and heads up. It's gonna be fucking clean. All right, 2K FPS high roller. I stand beside the trophy that may one day be mine. 1A, we have 3 bullets in total, if I must re-enter, but the plan is obviously just to bag a big fat stack and not do that at all. So yeah, 2K FPS high roller, probably gonna be like 400 or 500K for first. Let's bag a stack. You thought I had better?
No. I thought maybe you had an ace high or something like that.
Boys. May I have one coffee, please? This is the juice that we need for the re-entry. We just busted the 2K first bullet, and now we get our coffee, and we try again. I don't really want to get into the hand. I mean, you guys might have seen it right now, but my God, talk about going for it. I did snap call the river with 4th pair on a 3 flush board, and you're never gonna believe it, but for over pot that my opponent bet, he had a fucking flush. I mean, incredible scenes, really. So yeah, bit of a, I thought it was honestly fine, but bit of a punt probably. People watching it will definitely think it was a punt, and you know what, talking about it now, I kind of do as well. But the good news is we have another bullet, so we fire back into the 2K. Actually, max lading on 1A, so yeah, we're gonna be fine. Gonna get my coffee and just head right back in. All right, so yeah, spinning it, not really spinning it, had like 25K, second bullet. So couple hands, guy shoves like 12, 13 big blinds, jack 9 suited. I have ace jack suited, I call, I bust him. Not that exciting. Not too long later, hijack opens, reg, I 3-bet the cutoff. I think we were like 37 big blinds effective, 35 big blinds effective. So like, you know, deeper stacks. He tanks for a minute, 4-bet jams, pocket 4s. I call obviously with ace king, board is queen jack 10. Very clean, very easy, no problems at all. Next orbit, I am in the cutoff again against the same opponent. He raises, I peel ace queen offsuit. Could 3-bet, could not, peel. Board is 8, 6, 3, all diamonds. I have a black ace queen. Check, I check back. Turn is an 8, I think. I think it was an 8. He checks again, and now I bet 35 or 40%, you know, just like quite small. I think like I'm just basically always have the best hand. Like I don't really see a world in which like a pair like goes for a double check here. He could have like some traps, some like really good hands, but then, you know, end of the day, I'm like throwing in a small bet and losing that. I also don't think that my opponent is going to take like nearly enough of the hands that make sense to bluff with, like, you know, king, queen, king, jack, king, 10, like not even with a diamond potentially, but with a diamond as well, of course, and like go throw those into check raise ranges. So river's like some kind of nonsensical brick. It goes check, check, and he opens king 9 offsuit, I think. So like quite a loose raise pre-flop, and he had a diamond as well, like a brick flush draw, and he just like showed down king high. So yeah, kind of weird, but happy to see it, and happy to win the pot for sure.
You know, when I started playing poker, I played Luckily Me. So when I turned 18, I was across the border in Quebec playing in Luckily Me. So the first time I played live poker, I played with fucking Roi, Valet, and Dame. That was 14 years ago. Casino du Luckily Me. Great place.
All right, so I did say it was cooler in this room, but I was still feeling very warm on break. So ripped to the room really quickly, changed my sweater. We're in it, we're fighting, we're doing all right, Down to like 19K or 20K or something on the old second bullet, but get dealt kings, get in against queen jack, easy little double up, not that exciting. Raise queens, big blind older gentleman who's, you know, having the banter with us, just lobs it in for like 60,000 or 70,000 or something. It was quite a big jam. He had ace 10 offsuit. He ran out of 4 cards straight, and that was that, which was pretty upsetting actually, because we were really about to just go on a run there. Like if I win that pot, I have like 220, 230, 240, just like super clear table chip leader, and just like was already doing my thing then and playing lots of pots and getting in there and fighting. But yeah, that was upsetting for sure. Went back down to like 110K or something.
They fold and I had aces. Nice intro. Thank you. I played it quite well, yes indeed. Thank you.
Just bagged day one of the 2K high roller in the money with an insane end to the day. Was like knitting it in with dust, like not dust, like 200K or so. And then stone bubble, we're playing hand for hand, under the gun raises, button calls. I call small blind with pocket sevens. Board is queen 7-6, absolute fucking dream. I check, original raiser, who is the big stack by the way, and like playing like quite aggressively, bets 22,000 into 70-ish thousand, something like that. Button calls. I have 190, 200,000, 70-ish in the middle. I make it like 45 or 46,000, something like that. He goes all in, fold, call on stone bubble, one off the money right now. Sevens, 7-6, queen 7-6. Very cool. Yeah, right up to like 450K. Next hand, literally next hand, he still covers me. He has like 470, 480, and I have like 450 after this double up. He's playing like, you know, a lot of pots, not playing too crazy, but he's definitely like a recreational player, you know, playing, not looking to bust, but also like in there. Anyways, I raise 6-5 offsuit on the button. He defends the big blind. Board is 10-6-3. He leads into me, which is interesting, kind of weird, wasn't expecting it. So I call. 9 of spades on the turn. He bets again, this time even smaller. So on the flop, he led for like 40%, I think, like 22K into like 55K, something like that. On the turn, he leads for like 25K into like 90K, so like quite a small bet. I really thought about raising and just like jamming the river, because like to me, this seems like super duper weak, you know, like basically always like a weak top pair, maybe some better hands, but like very rarely. Anyways, I end up calling. River is a jack. He bets like 45,000 into like 135,000, and I just jammed before not taking too long because, yeah, like I said, I think he just always has like some weak one pair nonsense. And if he does have like a better hand, it's like a 2 pair that's probably going to fold on the bubble anyways.
It's your in, it's quite a little. I cannot lose like that. I fold, but I fold. Fold? I fold. Nice hand. What is this? Nice bluff.
Thank you.
One hand later, bubble breaks. Very cool. We bag like some very, very juicy stack, 500, 600K. Come back tomorrow, fresh for a big old day 2. Great day. All right, day 2 of the 2K FPS high roller. We have bagged a very juicy, very reasonable, very acceptable stack. In for 2 bullets, stood beside the main event trophy here. Beautiful, beautiful guy. Actually, the 2K trophy genuinely looks like very similar, like almost the exact same. I think it probably just says different words. So this is basically going to be my trophy. We're supposed to play to a winner tonight, so I know the field is huge, and there's like some French regulations that only allow to play until some certain time. I'm not sure what it is, like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or something like that. But yeah, hopefully playing down to my trophy tonight, which, like I said, should look exactly like that one. So yeah, I'm just gonna get in there, continue running up the stack, and smash them out today. We have had an unbelievably fucking eventful day. Started with like 594, instantly down to 200, back up to 550, back down to 350, 270K now at like 10K, 15K, only 6 minutes left in the level. So if I don't double up quickly here in the next 6 minutes, gonna have like 12, 13, 14 blinds after break, but gonna double up in the next 6 minutes, take my little break and then keep getting them.
You want to pick one?
Oof. I could beat that.
No deuce.
No deuce this time. Fuck.
Deuce is for men.
Deuce is for man.
Not for boys.
Deuce is for man or idiot. You can choose.
I have some chips. I wouldn't call it loads, but I have
It's more than average.
I have 800.
Oh no, that's not bad.
That's average, less than average. But it's okay, you know? It's okay.
Let's go.
And now we film a break update. What's up? Just saying goodbye to great, great guy. An even better poker player, Kowalski. There he goes. No, I wasn't talking about you, don't worry. We just won a lot of pots for like a little while. I had 165K under the gun at 10K, 25K. Run, get juice, baby, let's go. I like more than doubled up. I had like 400K after that hand in the big blind, and then I got a rejam through the next hand with queens. I don't even know, but I went from like 165K to like 900K at big blind, 25 and 30K, and it was just fucking really, really smooth. Basically, I've been card dead for the last hour or so in the end of 30K big blind there. We're coming back to 40K. So one quick hand that we played where I got like a weird bluff through in like an awkward spot. So under the gun opens, small blind calls. I call the big blind with like 550K I think at 25K big blind, so 22 big blinds. Flop is 10, 7, 3. I have jack 10 with the jack of spades. Check, check. Original razor bets 40,000 into 175. Call, I call. Turn is the 9 of spades, brings a backdoor flush draw. Check small blind. I lead for 55,000 into 295,000 now. He calls quite quickly after being like, not super stoked about it. So probably has a better hand than me. Probably has like an overpair, maybe a better 10. Like he's going to have like, he's going to have better hands like a lot of the time for sure. Like especially the way this guy was playing. Small blind folds and the river, it brought like 2 straights and like a flush and just like everything. So like I'm probably not good with the jack 10 super often on the river. So I just went all in, which was like around pot because it's like pretty good bluff hand. If we think about all of the hands that I have and lead the turn with, all of them are going to be straights and 2 pairs and flushes. And even though we have top pair and it's kind of awkward to bluff with a pair, we're probably not good. And we're kind of at the bottom of like the hands we have, like probably the worst hand that I end up on the river with or one of them. Definitely the best bluffing hand with the spade. So we went all in. He folded quite quickly. And now we have 800K, 20 bigs coming back to 40K. Going to employ the get good card strategy and going to win a fucking tournament. It's going to be very easy. Let's go.
Put it on your back, so you might finally get the monkey off
Monkey
your
off my back.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he's on my shoulder now, because I've just got him off my back. Now he's chilling. All right, this is huge. If I double up, though, fuck, I'm keeping him for sure. I had to believe in the lucky monkey, I just had to do it. I won the pot. Yes, thank you. Until I lose, right? A pot. Very good. What a fucking gift. Holy shit. Maybe I will win.
We have found ourselves on a deep run. There are 17 players remaining. We have locked up 22,000 euros in a 2,000 euro buy-in. We put 2 bullets in, and first place is 544,790 euros. 16 absolute dummies stand between me and 544K and my first trophy ever. Man, I've played some insane hands today. I feel like I have like 3 bluffs to update. I feel like I've like bluffed like 6 or 7 times today in like meaningful situations, and just not played that many pots with really good hands. But Yeah, ran up the stack to like 3 million. I raised the cutoff with ace-2 offsuit off of like 10.5 big blinds, I think. Folds the big blind, he calls. Board is 9-8-3. He checks, I bet 70K into, what, 330K. He calls, turn is a 5. So there's 500K in the middle, and I've got like 420K or something. So naturally, I just bet like 200K, and he folded. So that was massive. And then lost a like 2.5 million all in with like ace-10 suited against 5s, where like I was kind of like hesitant to call it off with ace-10 suited for like 10 bigs, but I was kind of just humming and hawing. I was always going to call, then super happy to see 5s. Obviously turn a gut shot, flush draw, 2 overs and brick because we had too many outs. And then just play 2.5 more orbits, literally just blind down to like 1.4 million. Blind versus blind, small blind limps in. He has lots of chips. I jam 12 bigs over his limp, 1.4 million at 60K, 120K. I have ace-5 offsuit. He has pocket queens. Board runs out 8-7, 3-4-6 or something. I made it straight. For now, we have 6.5 minutes on break, 17 players left in the tournament. I have 20 big blinds, like 3.1 million, 3.2 million at 100K, 150K, I believe the blind level is. Just gonna try to employ our great strategies of get good cards, win our all-ins, and make the next break. If we do those 3 things, we will be the winner. That's the goal.
All in.
You thought I was bluffing, yeah?
They have 10 like
You thought I was bluffing?
This I can do, definitely.
Is it what you thought? You said he's raising 2 times in a row? Yeah? I will put him all in.
Time.
time on 3.
Ask for time? Why?
5, 4, 2, 2, 1. 0 cent.
What's your fold? I tell you if it was good fold.
I don't know if you will tell me.
I promise.
Ace King.
No.
Very nice fold.
Nice fold?
Yeah, very.
He never found.
Oh, it's good fold.
He said he promised he will say the truth.
Yeah, good fold. When 2 idiots lie to each other, huh?
Who's the second digit? I see 1, but I'm talking about
I
myself.
think I'm 1 and 2.
I'm talking about myself too. I will not insult you.
It was a joke.
Yeah, I know. I have no problem with it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All in.
Good luck, my friend.
Oh. At its best.
Good to play with you, bro.
Schau, wir hatten 2 Tische, schon ein Achievement, oder? Ja. Wir sind beide.
How much is it?
About 2.5.
Oh. Oh wow.
Nice one.
Get it.
Good all-in.
Thank you.
King, queen, hand.
Yeah.
Why he don't just call?
Yeah, it's okay.
Wow.
It's final table time. We are 9 left, guaranteed 49,460 euros, 10.3 million chips. Chip leader has like 12 million. I think another guy has 10. Bunch of shorties. Not super deep, but all we're gonna do is just make the next break, get good cards, and win a fucking trophy.
Raise. Raise.
All in.
All in.
Let's go. Hold.
Hold.
Hold. Let's go.
Yo, why you guys don't cheer for me? Why you guys don't cheer for me?
What?
You cheer for him, but not for me?
Yeah, of course.
What's that about?
Because he's our friend.
Next time.
Seis. Pan.
It is day 3. I have bagged last night at 4 a.m., dude. So insane that we played a literal 16-hour day of poker yesterday, and just like with one 75-minute dinner break and a couple more breaks. Like really, I was just so insanely fucking tired. But we are 4-handed, locking up 6 figures. I honestly barely looked at the payouts last night. I know that the payouts are basically going 4th to 3rd 50K, 3rd to 2nd 100K, and then 2nd to 1st 200K is basically the payouts right now. I am in 3rd place, basically tied for 2nd. I have 10.1 million, I think. 2nd place has 11 million, and 1st place has 28 million, and 4th place has 2.8 million. So yeah, honestly, ecstatic, over the moon right now, regardless of how it goes. But just gonna look to ladder up twice and then just run it up heads up. Very, very clean, easy strategy. Get my trophy, win my fucking all-ins, make the next break, eventually be the last man standing. Very, very easy. Today's the day we get the trophy.
Yeah. Showdown, guys.
Muy bien.
I have made top 3 in a no-limit hold'em poker tournament. It's the first time I've ever done it live in 14 years. Now we just need to win. I'm in last place, 7.1 million chips, but this guy only has 7.9, and this crazy Dane, he has all of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bust this guy, and then we're just gonna see what happens in heads up. It's gonna be fucking clean. And Rick.
María, perdemos a los nuestros.
Very good. Very good. Dinner on me.
You're running too good. I'm feeling it.
Ja, vamos, man.
Congrats, buddy.